2 out of 3 done for our road trip before the final destination. This is actually the 3rd stop, and look where we are. Oh, by the way, look at that awesome parking. Use the levelers at the back. So, because we're on quite a hill. This is Square or Farm. I think it's classed as Scarborough, but look at the views. Look at them views. We're going to take a good look at them in a second. And take a look at this. Oh, the Tower of Death. Bloody good internet. So we're getting over 100 meg download, about 20 or 30 upload. So I'll get some work done now. But I'm going to walk down here. By the way, this is non-electric. I'll just show you. Completely without EHU, but there is a EHU here. Look at that parking. I'm just too good. The cones mark up the spots for the hookups, if you do want to have hookups. Just there is where the Elsan is, and what have you. Just over there is the fresh water. There's a couple of nice benches there, look. But look at this. Look at this. Yorkshire moors, absolutely brilliant. And here comes the car. He's probably thinking I'm filming him now. Look at this, zoom in. Fancy living over there. There's always somebody wants to drive past when you're trying to film stuff. It's ever so quiet up till now. But look at this. They're in the distance, look. You can just about hear the traffic over in the distance. Just about here if you listen closely. But wow, absolutely brilliant. I ain't sure, but I reckon, I don't know, I can't tell, but apparently you can see the coast, the sea, at some point. Possibly if I went up this road here, leading up there. They're now far up, but I might be tempted to have a walk up there by myself, not with Charlie. It's too far for Charlie really now. But I might be tempted to have a walk up there and see if it actually leads to the top of the hill where you can overlook all the coastline. I think you can. As I say, we are near Scarborough. We actually went through Scarborough on the way in here. Bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Traffic was horrendous. Look at this, look at this. Awesome. Look at this. I say, all on my own at the minute. Yeah, on the way in, a couple of roads away from here, I seen a camper van with an old couple leaving. So I reckon they've been on here. I reckon. And I thought, wonder if anybody's on here. In fact, to be honest, I ain't even seen the owner yet. I went and knocked on the door, rang the doorbell and everything, but nobody's came out, and so I ain't paid them yet, but no doubt we'll see him in a bit. But absolutely brilliant. Absolutely. If you ever come here, beware of the very tight corner to get in. I got in alright, but you have to really take your time, be careful going around. You have to veer off to the right hand side of the road and then twist in, because it's a narrow road, so it's not like a good two-lane road or anything like that. It's quite narrow, so be wary of that if you do come here. Watch that entrance, and also when you come along. Well, I don't really want to zoom in over where the house is, but when you come along there, he's planted some new trees down, a bit like these. when you put them inside these little plastic things here, look, he's put a load in, and to be honest, it was very tight for us to get between them, where he's left the actual bit where you can come between them. So when they grow up later on, they I don't think you're going to get a motorhome in then. But we'll see. I don't know what he's growing exactly, but yeah, so it's all a bit tight, but no problem, got on. And I say that is sloped, so I had to put my I had to pick the right spot, and then normally, because the front of the vehicle is like you're going like that, and you always have to put the ramps on a flat surface. Well, this is actually going uphill, and even though we're sloped like that, it's brought us up a bit like that. So I've ended up putting the ramps behind and roll backwards on them to lift myself up, and I had to do it a bit of an angle as well. So I had to put one further back than the other one just to get the level right as well, left and right. So I know what I'm doing, you know. But yeah. So anyway, quite chuffed about the antenna being there. Although I know it's not really good, really, is it? But when you want internet, and the last couple of stops, we've hardly had any. So managed to get some work done, videos sorted. So we'll go back now and chill out for a bit. Just had a beer actually, just one. So back on the road tomorrow to our final destination, which you'll find out where we're going very soon. So if you ain't already figured it out.